Many, 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 many people. Many, many, many people. Many, 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 many people. Many, many, many people. Many, many, many people. Many, many, many people. Many, 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 many people. Many, many, many people. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump. Raise the leg, raise the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump. Raise the leg, raise the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump. Raise the leg, raise the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump. Pull up the foot and jump, jump, jump. Now let me see you jump. Pull up your foot and jump, jump. Pull up your foot and jump, jump. Pull up your foot and jump. Raise the leg, raise the foot and jump, jump. Pull up your foot and jump.
Oh, any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his quality. Creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Up to him. Superb goal!
By what people say, just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Nico Williams has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mikel Merino picks it up from the goal kick. Great ball, and he's in here. That's very neat. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Gaitska Mendieta, played out to the left flank. Now that's well seen too. "15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Goulet. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's fabulous. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's got away. Mendieta. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Van Bouten cuts it out.
There will be 1
He's
minute
picked
at
his
a
way
time.
through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta. Baresi. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And it's Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. Mendieta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Costa Curta attempts a clearance, and he's heaved it away. And that's going wide left. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field is number 15, Bukayo Saka.
Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rodri. Threads one in. Shot, can he finish? Well, that is one way to stop him. Picked out brilliantly. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. So changes of foot here, and from both sides.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it out wide. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Kubasi. And he's let fly!
Full added minutes have been indicated.
Goulet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Bellingham. Asensio. And it's Koundé. Now it's Saka. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's forced to go back. Messi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 24, Marc Cucurella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Now, can they get him away? Real chance here. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pizarro. Messi. Nice control. He's going for goal! And over. Just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Pizarro. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. 30 minutes gone. Out towards the flank. Kvaratskhelia! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There will be a throw-in. Baresi does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And the finish! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Number 8.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Girona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how...
It's Pizarro! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Fletcher.
Have been indicated.
Bellingham. And here's Pizarro. And he's in on Mendieta! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's the end of the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Girona really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, important interception. Van Bouten cuts it out. And here's Pizarro. 60 minutes played. Fabian Ruiz. Fletcher. Oh, he's having a go! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. And it's Pizarro. That's where it came from. That's good play. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Kvaratskhelia, number 9. Gaizka Mendieta, number 2.
Serginho calmly anticipates. He's in a great position here. Costa Curta.
Number 5.
Now it's Sorloth.
Number 18. Eden Hazard. Number 19.
He's had it taken off him.
Lamine Yamal.
Rooney.
Number 27. Serginho. Number 7.
And here's Sorloth. That pass has been well intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Bellingham. Played back to the goalkeeper. Yamal chasing after it. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. And here's Surlot. Look at the Messi!
1 minute at a time.
That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
That's the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Another banger. Shady, because say you find out be. Oh na 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 na. Make you no go to me, Jimbo. La 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 la. Girl, I love you, but make a holy you and like you shamba la 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 la. I can't no chill, no feel like a from boo. She got to jail. Shady, cause say you find out be. Oh na 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 na. Baby, make you no go to me, let go, but make you no go to me, la 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 la. Girl, I love you, but make a holy you and like you shamba la 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 la. I can't no chill, no feel like a from boo. She got to jail.
Hold me like that, oh, I know, say we there together. Give me one, give me kiss, now my love me forever, oh, oh. Girl, I love you, that make I hold you on. There's too many things on my mind, but you take away all my worries. What's the reason, what's all this, oh?
Shawty, cause say you find out be. Oh, na 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 na. Baby, make you no go to me, let go, but make you no go to me, la 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 la. Girl, I love you, but make a holy you and like you shamba la 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 la. I can't no chill, no feel like a bamboo. She got to jail.
Sentimentally, fundamentally, we do use body experimentally. My love over me, hands all over me. Any other love is a counterfeit, oh. I'ma get one more thing. Don't let nobody come between. You are my best friend, mon ami. Hold me like that, oh, I know, say we there together. Give me one, give me kiss, I'ma love me forever, oh, oh. Girl, I love you, that make I hold you on. There's too many things on my mind, but you take away all my worries. What's the reason, what's all this, oh?
Shawty, cause say you find out be. Oh, na 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 na. Baby, make you no go to me, let go, but make you no go to me, la 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 la. Girl, I love you, but make a holy you and like you shamba la 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 la. I can't no chill, no feel like a bamboo. She got to jail. For you, I swear to damn lucky. Say I see your tattoo gonna be. I live for you, go any. Kiki, kill me, talk on me. I gave you on the GPS, press delivery. Baby, if now you
Hold me like that, oh, I know, say we there together. Give me one, give me kiss, I'ma love me forever, oh, oh. Girl, I love you, that make I hold you on. There's too many things on my mind, but you take away all my worries. What's the reason, what's all this, oh?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
Arsenal really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
And Fletcher! And for a moment, time stood still. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Van Dijk. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And this is Kovacic. He has a look up.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Costa Curta. Alexander-Arnold. Fletcher. And here's Messi. Mendieta. To Darren Fletcher. Mendieta. And here's Messi. That is great defending, so alert. Bardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Alexander-Arnold. Darren Fletcher. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he's in here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pizarro. Messi. And the shot! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
This is a reminder.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Barcelona certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start. He's having a shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
This is a promising build-up. Messi.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Pinches it off him. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bardiol has it in a wide position. Costa Curta with the clearance. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pizarro. Can he get it through? And this is Pizarro. Shot at goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Number 19, Lamine Yamal.
Rice calmly anticipates.
Eden Hazard. Number 7, Emmanuel Petit.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Hazard wants to run onto this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And this is Hazard. Good take, and Messi! And with that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho. And this is Pizarro! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Merino, never out of the action for very long. Goes looking wide. And it's Aubameyang.
Such good technique.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ah, he's given it away. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Mendieta. Darren Fletcher. And Fletcher! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pacho. Messi. Merino. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And this is Pizarro. Van Dijk. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And this is Aguero. Mendieta. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Aubameyang.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Aguero.
That's going in strongly.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Pizarro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the referee has blown for half-time.
And we'd like to inform
Well,
you
it was
now
a half
that
of
the
could-haves and
latest travel
should-haves,
information
but
is
as the
currently
whistle
being
blows, we
investigated.
remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second period is underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Merino. Messi. Messi powering forward here. Rice. Messi. And it's Aguero. Great vision. Mendieta. He's picked his way through. Neuer clears without hesitation. And he's there to retrieve it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aubameyang in the hunt and looking threatening. Mendieta needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Rice. 75 minutes played. Rice. Oh, it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Casapia, number 10, Mikel Merino. Coming on the field is number 9, Danny Olmo.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Solot getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Number 9, Mendieta. Number 27, Serginho.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Daniel Van Buiten. Number
And here's
4,
Aubameyang.
Rodri.
Knocks it into space.
Coming on the field, number 5, Alexander Serra.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Here, Kvaratskhelia! It's loose, in he goes again.
Christian Romero. Number 7, Emmanuel Petit.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Yamal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's the chance to counter. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think He terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Costa Curta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Van Bouten. Rodri. And he's quick to return it. Aguero powering forward here. And it's Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position. And a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Darren Fletcher. Distributed tidily. He's found space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he is dashing away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. He's in a great position here. Rodri. And this is Pizarro. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's had a crack. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pizarro. Pizarro couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mendieta. Rodri.
1 minute at a time.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Decent chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish right from the top draw.
Barcelona.
Barcelona are back in business.
Number 8, Lionel Messi.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
They're urgent. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kvaratskhelia gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter.
He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bellingham going forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 4, Rodri. Number 17, Franco Baresi. Number 8,
Aguero.
Lionel Messi. Coming on the field,
Alexander-Arnold.
number 7.
It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai.
Christian Romero. Number
Whatever
18,
he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Romero. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alexander-Arnold. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception.
6 added minutes.
Darren Fletcher, spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply. We are into stoppage time. And it's Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Romero. Now it's Szoboszlai. Here's Shevchenko. And this is Aguero. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There they go, hunting in packs.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Koundé getting this one clear.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Pizarro. Oh, important interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Now can he... Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration...
Goes for a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cucurella. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Pizarro. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Pizarro. Played into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's made its way to him. Kvaratskhelia! And that is wildly off target.
Kvaratskhelia clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ferdinand. And Gehi. Ferdinand. Rui Costa.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Vermin. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. It's Aguero! Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Costa Curta. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Ferdinand is the guilty party there. Gaitska Mendieta. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lopez. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. Koundé. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Rui Costa is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pizarro needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Schneider. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Azar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aguero. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Cucurella. Gehi. Now it's Messi. Schneider. Looking for the run.
There will be 1 minute at a
Yamal.
time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans, A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Pissarro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Are you okay?
Don't forget to call your mama. She's been worried about her daughter. She knows that you owe me. Take the time to check your phone to help me feel less alone. So come call me in the morning.
Don't call me in the morning.
One day away, I wanna hear you when I'm wide awake. Tell me you'll stay. I wanna see you every night and day. Missing you is so real. I feel your warmth in my mind, but it's cold here when I'm in the night. Your sun becomes my moonlight. What do you do with your